Well, bore da, good morning. It's Wednesday morning here at the shop. And of course, it's a poignant time at the minute. And I just thought it would be appropriate for me to show you black and cream. It is a trend of the season. And I'm just going to model this one outfit for you today, but I'll run through the rail as well. So let's start with what I've got on. This is Elemente Clemente, and it is a little matching two-piece. Everything is priced separate, and you can mix and match it, and I'll show you the choices that are there. So if you can see, this is actually a dog's tooth. Not terribly big, but there's even a smaller one there. So there's two different checks going on. This is the geisha trouser, which is 7/8 and has the turn-up. You have seen me in this in linen, just different fabrics. We've got it in corduroy this season as well. And this has just been a great cut for many of us. Suits a slightly shorter people, and it's wide enough here, but does come in, so you don't feel you're in the baggiest of trouser, but obviously it's not totally skinny. People like this trouser because it is a pull-on, and it's quite a comfy sort of band, and you've got the pocket as well. And as I say, it's just a good trouser, and that is in that dog's tooth, okay? And this cloth is actually cotton and polyester, both recycled, with a few other fibres in, but primarily cotton and polyester. So it's good. It's quite weighty, it's quite thick. As I would say, it's solid enough. So this top now is a dolman sleeve, okay? And it has this turn up in that smaller check. And can you see the hem here as well? So it is a boxy little number. It's got a slightly sort of slash neck to it, okay? And you have got plenty of room here to put maybe a white shirt or a cream shirt, or even a black long sleeve vest under there later on. And just to show you how boxy it is, and it's stepped just the tiniest bit longer in the back. Can you see that? But isn't it so nice with the different check there? I've put those slightly shiny black bead with a pearl there as well, which suits it. It's very classic, I think, and that's such a good look. So I'll give you a twirl and show you my bum. I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay, and then the other options here are, okay, the same trouser, but in that small check. So if you don't want it all in the larger check, you can go for the smaller houndstooth, dog's tooth. Yes, you can go for the smaller one. This fabric does feel just slightly finer as well than the bigger check. So they're great. And then the other top is, and I must say this is a great shape with the funnel neck. They've done this one quite a bit in linen, also in boiled wool in the past as well. It's got that lovely funnel neck, but what I do like is this off-centre seam with the fraying. It's just lovely, but that sleeve is shorter. So you might, well, yeah, you're going to need a top of some sort with that going on. But you know, these are going to work with plain black. This could be really good over a black dress, you know. They are boxy, but they just come in just a smidge at the bottom, this particular style. But they're great. And I've got to tell you, I have seen it once with that underneath, that top, and that was quite funky. Just bringing the stripe in. That was good. So let's move on. This now is cut loose. This is lovely fabric. Feels a bit sort of bouncy, a bit springy. And I hope you can see that it is very, it's got a little bit of the crinkle in it. And it's created like that. And that's a lovely shirt there, isn't it? And I like the colouring. So it's like a winter white. You've got black and then grey in it. The collar, so it can be over an overshirt. You could leave it open. But the sleeve is a bit shorter. But that's lovely with them. And just, yeah, classy, I think that. And then they've got a black corduroy in a straight wide leg, straight all the way down and wide. The length is quite good. They don't have to be, I don't think we'll be shortening them for many people, I'll be honest. And they're a pull on, just very easy. And that's in the very, very fine baby cord there, pocket at the back. And then moving on, two lovely tops. Well, I showed you briefly the stripe one there, that black and cream. This is, I know it's a basic shape, but it's so good on. And as I say, just lovely colour combination. And I must say, everybody's liking the feel of these. They're cotton and linen. And they're good. That's a lotus feet bead there in cream. And then this one, I know, dead plain. Little bit more going on the oatmeal colourway. And it's got like a fleck and a marl in it. But this one actually has got a warmer, slightly warmer hand feel than that one. But that's lovely. And if cream is your colouring, as I say, that one goes tiny bit oatmeal. Prices here maybe 84, 82. I'm being truthful, you are paying for the fabric here because the price of cotton had just escalated over the last 2 years. If you like price on some of these other bits, let me get to it now with you. This shirt is 127, okay. And then what I have on is 173. And I think the trousers are the same, 173. And this top is slightly more reasonably priced, 144, okay. And then just to show you, this is Aino from Finland. That's a great tunic, and it just works so well with both these trousers, because I actually like that smaller check with it. It seems to sort of bring out that print a little bit. I love that. So that's a proper tunic length there, nice and neat at the top here, but a little bit flared. Great pocket there on the side, and that's just so very classy, the black with the winter white there. That's a lotus feet bead. You know, I always say the same thing. Necklines, very good with Aino. You know, these are very nicely made, I always say. You know, you can see the facing here and in the back here, you know, properly done, I would say. And this is nice because it's got, it's quite a thick jersey knit. I don't know if you can see it there. And that's just very nice. But of course you can put the classic black at the bottom. But that's good. Now I've only got the smallish sizes left in this already. And price here, 129. Then I'm going to move on now. This has been good already also. A Mama B creamy jumper. That also has its own sort of funnely neck, okay? So it's not tight to the neck, like in on the neck. It is just a little bit open, but not so high, but it's nice. It's quite feminine. That's an envy necklace with sort of creamy beads and like a gold pendant there. But this is marl again. Okay, and this is going a bit more oatmeal-y as well, but it's a warm shade. And this is neat for Mama B because it's got a set-in sleeve rather than the drop shoulder, which they really do a lot of. And it is just a bit flared and longer in the back. Just very feminine, that. Just really nice. And I have sold it with these trousers. Now, those trousers are Elemente. And they look a bit like a culotte. But on most of us, it's going to be, whoops, that shouldn't be like that. So you can see now, these get wider as they go down, okay? And what's happened here? Sorry, they've been tucked up there. So can you see there's a print on these, and it's very nicely done. And I'll tell you, the colour of that print, it's a tiny bit sort of taupey, but very quiet. The print isn't sort of in your face in any way. But can I tell you, they're a great cut on, okay? And they feel like a brushed cotton to me. I haven't really looked, to be honest with you, what it is. They're a pull on, so flat in the front, elastic in the back. But they're fab on. As I say, I have sold it a couple of times like this, which is good. And then I'm going to finish off with the clothing, with this sweater. That is Neirami, okay, the other Italian brand, and very boxy. So you can see we've got the drop shoulder on that one, okay, and it's got this sort of, I haven't counted, I'm thinking that's hexagonal, and it's black, and again with that winter white creamy colour. Now this is quite thick, okay, and it's warm, and it's what we call the cozy knit, or we call it kuchi, and it's lovely, and that's very modern, and that will work very well with a wider trouser, possibly going back here to the cut loose corduroy. I think that'll be very, very smart. And then, oh, price here possibly 123, that one, that jumper, okay. And I think I forgot to give you these trousers, 200. Those are going up a little bit, but as I say, they are just, the cut of those are fab on. Right, what am I supposed to show you next? I am organised. Oh, now then, let's do some accessories here. Now, these have just arrived. I've not seen them on. We did have a version very similar last year. In fact, they've come in with that zip all the way up, but you can wear these, and you know, if you've got a wider trouser that you want to tuck in, or you know, have a long skirt, I think it's quite trendy to leave this tongue sort of go its own way and leave it open. But lovely, there's a new sole by them there, and it's lovely. And just look at the workmanship on these, the stitching, how they've done, how they've been designed. Yeah, these are, yeah, so those are Lofina, okay, and they are black. The ones I've got on, I showed in the last video, these are grey, and these are little ankle boots, yeah. And so all I can tell you, these are super comfy. And then going back, so this is the same print as the jumper. We have a little beret, and these are really nice because I think hats are going to be trendy. Let me see if I can put it on for you. So they're lovely. So they're full, yes, but they're great, aren't they? I love that. And there's a few different colours and patterns in these. Price is okay, I think. 41 there. I think they're just lovely. And then I got a new earring. Now that is quite a big earring there. Black and cream with a square. They're great. Always well priced. £11. Okay. And then I'm just going to finish off with a couple of bags. I think I might have shown you this one before. These are lovely. These sort of woven, these cloth bags. And what I like about them, they feel quite solid. The bottom, you know, there is a bit of structure there. They are small, okay, and they can be crossbody. So you can do the crossbody or like so, or even little hand. Good of an evening, I would say. It doesn't hold that much, but super stylish there, I'd say. And price there, 69 that. Lovely, you won't see those everywhere. And then I'm just going to finish off with a rocker. This has been such a successful print for them. This is the medium size Canfield with the fold over top and all the pockets. I do have the small, I've had the smaller version as well, but they had sold out themselves a couple of weeks ago, but I'm going to try and restock on this. It's like an abstract animal print. It's lovely. And again, so cream and black with the usual grey straps. What's beautiful about these is they've got the aqua trim on the zips, and inside, look here, you've got this inside, which is gorgeous, and there is a little purse. This is the bigger purse I've got here, and some of you have been asking me for the bigger purse, and it's lovely, and again with the aqua trim, and I just love it. It's so happy when you open it up. Okay, and yeah, just really stylish. Thank you. Diolch yn fawr. Hwyl. Ta-ra.